people.
Are we almost there? We are there.
She says standing by. And it is Friday. Oh, he's got the Friday grooves on. Come on.
Well, I got something on. I don't know about groove.
I think it is groove.
I've never been able to dance in my life.
I think it's plural. You've got the grooves.
So not just one groove.
Yes.
Multiple grooves.
Multiple grooves. When you've got as much wisdom as Matt Williams, you got grooves.
Right there, baby.
Evidence of all the grooves.
Evidence of all the wisdom.
Evidence.
Welcome to 9 News Now here on WAFB Plus. Obviously, again, a little bit, we'll let you know, a little bit different coming from the studio because they're redoing the WAFB Plus studio over there in the newsroom.
We're working on Club OTT is what we're calling it. So hopefully by next week we'll get to unveil some new digs and be back in the newsroom. Oh, and you'll get full range of motion in there too.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Careful.
You better stretch this weekend.
Stretch that out,
yes.
So we'll get more to that here in a quick minute. Some of the big stories going on, actually a lot in the sports world going on, some fun stuff to talk about, but something else coming up today that actually began Wednesday night in Zachary.
Yeah, we're talking about that Walmart stabbing incident between 6 teenagers between the ages of 13 and 18. So Zachary police ended up interviewing about 4 of them yesterday, so they have that information. They say that they believe this started based on an argument between families, but one of them is expected to be in court today. Yeah,
juvenile court today. Actually, we have folks there to see what comes out of this, because obviously, I mean, this was huge. This is Zachary. Multiple people involved, as you said. I mean, shut down the store for a while. I mean, this thing spread out over like a dozen aisles. So again, in court today, juvenile court. We'll make sure to, of course, follow along and see what comes from that.
We're also keeping our eyes on a couple of vaccine opportunities.
Yeah, we are.
You still have to remember, we've got that federal site that's run here, right down Florida Boulevard.
Right over at Bunker, absolutely. Some of the other opportunities, I thought one of the great ones, thought it was interesting as well. Mayor Sharon Western-Broom, to go get vaccinated kind of push. There is an opportunity tomorrow, 8181 Tom Drive in Baton Rouge. It's not just get a COVID vaccine. It may also be, for your kids out there, an opportunity to get a summer job with Breck.
Yeah. And we were just talking about that. Summer jobs are great. They teach you responsibility.
Yes.
You get money
you
for
were a
it.
lifeguard.
Yes, I was.
How
in
was
high
that?
school and college. I loved it.
See?
It was a good opportunity to meet people you otherwise would not meet. It teaches you responsibility. It teaches you how to manage your money. So really good lessons I learned doing that in high school and college.
Yeah, I should have done that.
Well, you were already responsible to begin with.
No.
Again, wisdom. Born with wisdom.
Started going gray at like 18 years old. But I just don't, there's no wisdom here at all.
You could bypass all of that teenage job duties.
But yeah, some great opportunities to get vaccinated. A one-stop shop, always waiting for you in the 9 News app and WAFB.com, just under the COVID-19 section. And as those vaccination and testing opportunities change week to week, we just kind of update those for you.
That's it. In the COVID-19 section, we make it easy for you.
Well, speaking of wisdom, there was always wisdom to be found when you did your shopping at Cortana Mall. But just that old soul of a shopping center in Baton Rouge, right?
Polite way to put it.
It's about to be all done as of this weekend.
Yes, if you're feeling nostalgic or you really want to maybe spruce up your wardrobe, set aside a couple hours and head on over to the Dillards before Sunday.
Yeah, so they're going to shut that down. Obviously, that Dillards has been a different kind of Dillards for a couple of years now. It's like the collecting point of all the unsold stuff from all the other Dillards around the area. You go in there, it's just like a
hodgepodge.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like a menagerie of all the cornucopia.
Yes.
That's all the words
But they're all good finds. That's what's great about your adjectives is that they're good finds. You just got to look for them.
So now it's going to be coming the new life out there, the Amazon warehouse. A second one in Baton Rouge.
Yeah, that is. So the first one over there by Bethany Church on Segan. So big deal when it comes to making things more accessible here.
I lived in Broadmoor for 10 years.
Wow.
It was such an easy, I was there all the time.
Yeah.
Wandering around Cortana.
Oh, yeah, getting your steps in?
I was trying to.
Yeah. While everyone else was doing the shopping, I mean, you might as well do laps around everyone while everybody looked. Just like that. Got his steps in, hitting his 10,000 steps before the end of the day. Look at that.
All done.
Are you winded?
Well, here's the thing, I mean, down here in South Louisiana, you want to try to do some of that indoors because you never know what the weather's going to be like.
There was AC inside there.
Exactly right.
You are thinking, my man. Thinking.
Speaking of the weather, it's another muggy start on a Friday. Should be actually a pretty, maybe about 50% chance of rain today, 40 to 50% chance. Then Saturday looks pretty good. It's the Sunday that we're kind of getting ready for.
That is the problem. We're looking at afternoon, evening for potential of severe weather, but do expect rain for most of our viewing area. So you just want to make sure you have your umbrella with you handy. Your phone's going to be on you. Make sure your WFB weather app is on that phone because it's free. And we tell you when that rain, when lightning is coming to your neighborhood. So it's a real handy asset. We both use it on a day-to-day basis.
All the time, all the time, all the time. You're going to want it this weekend. Maybe some outdoor plans. It's the first weekend, right, with mask mandates lifted, some of the safety measures being kind of loosened up a little bit. And if you're heading out to a spot like, I don't know, LSU, man, is there some stuff going on this weekend?
So if you're not a fan of baseball, maybe you're a fan of softball, or maybe you enjoy track or field and all the events that come with track or field. That is all happening over on LSU's campus. A lot of things.
There's a lot of things. So it's number 1 ranked Arkansas coming in to play baseball at the box. It's number 8 ranked Arkansas coming in to play softball at Tiger Park. It is the top ranked LSU track and field team at Bernie Moore hosting a big track and field event. And again, capacity limits, 100%. And tailgating is back.
That is huge.
Nobody
people
does it
who
better
love
than
to
us.
cook, people who love to host and eat and celebrate together, all allowed.
All of it. So game 1 tonight for LSU baseball is at 6 o'clock. They're going to get probably, it looks pretty good for the Saturday game. Sunday's going to be tricky. Right. And then softball is a Saturday, Sunday, Monday thing. Again, we'll see about Sunday. But there's so much going on out there. So much.
This is good. It's a good welcome change, especially as people get vaccinated and we get to that herd immunity status. We're getting there.
Did you see? Yeah, we are. Did you see Southern's move last night with the interim head coach?
So that big announcement, Mr. Rollins being announced as the interim head coach today. So you were telling me what's helpful about this is that they're under the clock because you just came off a spring ball. You've got a fall season to look forward to. So why not pick someone who knows those players?
And that seems to, for folks on the outside looking in, who aren't, a fly on the wall and are part of the conversations of what's actually going on, outside looking in, that looks like that kind of a move. We've got to get from spring into the fall. Fall will be here before you know it. Let's get somebody who already knows everything about the recruiting, about where we need to be, about what our needs are, instead of bringing in somebody out from outside the building. Exactly. So interim head coach. We'll see if that turns into anything. Look, man, that's how Coach Odom's got going here at Southern as well.
I didn't know that till this morning.
Same kind of trail, same kind of avenue. But again, interim head coach. They're making that announcement official today.
Later today. That's it.
Did you watch any of the draft last night? That was fun.
Yes, for a number of reasons. But let's talk about pick number 5.
How good was that?
Oh,
you had to see it coming,
yes. And it was so exciting because we had talked about this in anticipation. Jamar Chase, wide receiver at LSU on the 2019 championship team, was rumored to go to the Bengals in Cincinnati. And guess who else is up there already?
Exactly, Joey B.
Yes.
And so this draft was just quarterback heavy, and everybody was loving the quarterbacks, and the top 3 were quarterbacks. And so the Bengals, obviously right there at number 5, they don't need a quarterback because, Joey B. And it just made sense, right? And apparently he was texting Jamar like, hey, pack your bags, man. It's happening.
You get chills,
Exactly. And so the name gets read. Commissioner reads it off at 5, and you see the fans here at home. Our Jacques Doucet was out there live as that was happening. They explode. They're happy. Getting part of the band back together, man. That is going to be,
I love the sound
from the
of that.
Bayou Bengals to Cincinnati. This is going to be a fun one to watch. So much fun.
Just
so
wait
happy.
for that 30 for 30. That's going to be good.
Come on now. ESPN making it work. Why are you going to make me cry right now?
I know. It's just special to think about after the year we've had. He declared to go to the draft early, to leave, and his hard work paid off. It's just cool to see that come true for a Louisiana kid.
Something else, a Louisiana kid, Jennings star, Travis Etienne.
Yes.
Again, this is a team that LSU beat for the title, Clemson Tigers, but obviously their quarterback goes number 1 in the draft, Trevor Lawrence, to the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then at pick number 25, I think it was, Jennings, superstar running back, Travis Etienne, who also played with him, goes. So pair of teammates finding each other again. That's just kind of neat.
It's beautiful. It's a beautiful story. It really is.
Saints, with their 28th pick, go for a defensive end from the University of Houston.
What's his name? Yes.
Yeah, and so 6'6", 270 pounds. You need all the pass rushers you can get in this division, chasing down quarterbacks. We'll see what that turns into. I don't know. They got round 2 and round 3 tonight. They got a late pick in round 2, and I think a pair of late picks in round 3 tonight. So we'll see.
If you can't stay up for it, make sure you tune back in here or have the 9 News app, because we're going to send you a push alert to let you know
all that.
Who are they going to pick?
I don't know.
We'll see.
I'm not in the room. Mickey, give me a call. Let me know.
Ooh, give him a call.
We're on first name basis. Me and Mr.
I can
Mickey
tell.
Loomis.
I think he calls you personally in the mornings to say, Matt, look,
He's like, I'm sorry, wrong number again.
Wow. I'm sorry.
It's close. I actually have a very close number to Sean Payton.
Do you?
Yeah, it's got 7 digits.
So,
very similar.
Okay. Wow.
That's all I got.
So for those of you who have his number, try.
No,
See, you could get a phone call from Matt.
Oh, God. All the wisdom. All right, so hopefully maybe next week we're back into the Club OTT,
That
Club
is the
WP+.
rumor. That is the rumor.
Yeah?
We'll
so
see.
we can start messing with all the
Matt
stuff?
has promised disco balls, all the fanfare, all the wavy moves and grooves. I mean, check him out. The man can move.
Well, not well, but
oh, he's moving well. Yeah.
Walker.
He's
But we'll see. 9 News Now, you can find us every morning at 9:15, kind of stepping through some of the silliness, some of the insanity.
Yes.
Certainly letting you know what's going on, by the way, as well.
Yes, come back here at 3 o'clock for the Louisiana Weekend with Kylie Maris. She's got a fun weekend lined up for you, too.
All that and more. So until then, WAFB.com, the 9 News app, and then right back here in the studio for 9 News at noon.
That's it.
All right, sounds
Have
all right.
a good weekend.
Dance your way out.
Adios.